The cool winds thrilled Krishna's sense of touch. You would probably like to have some more cool winds here. But if you get too thrilled, I don't know what would happen. And if I get too thrilled, I'll get chilled. So the sweet water stimulated Krishna's sense of taste. So there was no karapani in those days. All the lakes of Vrindavan today are karapani, not mitai pani. But in Krishna's time, everything was sweet. Madhurya Dham Vrindavan, ki jai. Madhurya Purushottam Sri Krishna, ki jai. Madhurya Lila, ki jai. Madhurya Nam, ki jai. But now, all what it was sweet has become salty. Because before, the gopis would relish the sweetness of Krishna there. So the sweetness of Krishna would permeate those lakes, and the sweetness of their heart was mixed with the sweetness of Krishna's heart, and all the rasa of their heart and the rasa of Krishna's heart would fill those lakes to the brim with sweet-tasting ras, prem ras. Every lake was filled with prem ras, because in every lake they had their pastimes. But then Krishna left and went to Mathura. So then the gopis would go to those lakes, and they would remember, they would sit there and say, "Oh Sakhi, oh Lita, remember Nauka Vihar? Remember Jal Keli? Remember Luka Luki, hide and seek, when Krishna hid among the lotus flowers and we tried to find him?" They would start remembering the different pastimes in the different lakes. Manasi Ganga, Pavan Sarovara, Prem Sarovara, Shri Kund, Sham Kund, Kishori Kund, Banu Kund, Dohani Kund, Moti Kund, Luka Luki Kund. So many kunds. They would sit by the banks of the river and sing the pastimes of Krishna, remember them, and then cry. Cry, cry, and keep crying. And where would all their tears go? All the tears of the gopis would go in the kund. And what are tears? Are tears sweet or salty? Salty. So the kund had 100 liters or 1,000 liters of sweet water, but if you pump in 3,000 liters of salt water, what happens to the sweet water? It becomes salty, it becomes displaced and replaced, driven out. So that's what happened to the kunds of Vrindavan. Shama Kunda, Radha Kunda, Pavan Sarovara, Prem Sarovara, every single kund tastes like salt water. Because the gopis are crying even now for Krishna. So this is a problem. How to make the... So that's the nature of our minds. Our minds are a little salty. A little bit salty. Do you know the quality of salt? One of the qualities of salt is burning, heating. You want to find out? You experiment? Cut your hand and put salt in it. See what happens. Does it become cool? It starts burning. So when our minds are salty, that means they're burning. Right? So these lust and greed are salty qualities. So they burn the mind.